What's up, guys? Welcome back to GIO'S Way. I know I've been away for a long time. I'm not going to get into it. As you can tell from the title, I'm going to be giving you guys a little story time on how I got scammed. And literally, I got scammed yesterday. And so while it's still fresh in my mind, I wanted to tell you all that story. But I didn't want to just sit here and talk to you for such a long time. Because the story isn't like stupidly short, but it's not stupidly long either. And I didn't want to just sit here and not do anything. So I have a wedding to go to on Saturday. And today is Wednesday night. So I'm going to quickly shave my face. I'm going to shave again. But I thought I'd just shave it now, cause you know, I mean that's what I just don't want to sit on the camera and not do anything. You right? Okay, got it. Yeah, I got scammed, and I'm gonna be kind of doing like a skincare routine, also shaving, and yeah, that's all I have for you all. End of story. Let's get into it. Right now, I'm gonna quickly just shave this part, like with the razor. With this razor, I just bought this. Why am I out of focus? I just bought this razor today. Hopefully it's not overly loud and like you guys can't hear me. So, how I got scammed, guys. This is gonna be an interesting story. I got a mirror as well so I can see myself. I can't look at you and try to shave. It's not gonna work. What is on my mouth? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me there's something on my mouth? Was that there all the time? So, yesterday morning, keep in mind, I do not ever wake up in the morning, right? Ever. Maybe I should do this part first. So I don't ever wake up in the morning. And this guy sucks. It's not good. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so I never wake up in the morning, and I got waking up at around, I'll say 6 a.m. 6 a.m. I got a text message, right? I got a text message saying if anyone has ever got frauded from their bank, they'll send a text message saying, all right, do you recognize these last 3 transactions? At least my bank does. And I was like, oh snap, I don't actually recognize 2 of them. They're like the last 2 I didn't recognize. And so I was like, huh, but it's 6 a.m. I just went to sleep. Like I don't have mornings. I have nights, I have afternoons. I have afternoons and nights. There's no morning time for me. Except Sundays because day drink. But I mean, I don't wake up stupidly early, so that 6 a.m. text message, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like look at it later. You know, I'm just gonna, because it said like if you don't recognize them, then hit yes. Wait, no, if you don't recognize it, hit no. If you recognize it, hit yes, right? I mean, text yes. So I didn't do either. I went back to sleep because it's 6 in the morning. Anyways. So I get a call at 9 a.m. Now I'm not really sure who it is, cause it's like 86, like 18. It looked like a 1-800 number when I woke up, and I don't really answer those. But it said 186. So this one time, luckily I picked it up. It was an automated system, right? So here I am. Now I think like 8 or 9 in the morning, still not asleep. I mean, still like I'm supposed to be asleep. And I'm sitting here talking to an automated system. They're like, hey, you know, do you recognize these charges? I said, no. You know, and I say no. Immediately, as soon as I say no, she says, connecting you to a representative. I was like, oh my God, here goes my morning. Well, there goes my sleep. I'm starting to talk to the lady. I mean, the representative comes to the phone, right? I was like, hello. She says, hello. I go ahead and tell her, I was like, hey, I gotta notice that this looked like some fraudulent stuff going on my card. I don't recognize the last 2 most recent transactions. Can you help me out figure out what's going on? She's like, okay, let me look into it. So she's like, oh, okay, I see the last 2. 1 we declined, 1 we approved. I was like, oh, great. Glad you at least declined 1. What about the other one, right? She was like, no, you have to worry about both. You need to get in contact with both businesses. If you don't recognize them, figure out what's going on. In order for me to get my money back, I have to actually talk to the people who's frauding me, apparently, or not who's frauding me. The company is saying like that I got a fraud. This isn't me, type stuff. So she has to give me the numbers to both companies. There were 2 different companies. So I was like, all right, cool. So she says after I give them a call her back, or call the number back on the back of my debit card, and she'll help me out. Or someone will help me out. But so I was like, all right, that seems simple enough. It kind of looks like I keep going over the same spot, but trust me, I'm not. It's gonna get better, I think. So it's 9:15 now. And I'm like, all right. I call the first number. A gentleman picks up the phone. Let's just say his name is Khan. If you saw my Instagram stories, you kind of know what's going on. But let's just say the gentleman name is Khan. I talk to the guy, right? I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, hello. He's like, hello. And I was like, hey, it seems like that someone tried to use my card to purchase something from your company or whatever you work at, and I need to get to the bottom of it. All right. He's like, okay, let me look into it. Can I get your first and last name? Because it starts to get real sketch, real quick. He's like, can I get your first and last name? I was like, yeah, Giovanni Ferrer, right? So, give my first and last name. Then he's like, can I get the last 4 of your card that possibly was used? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, I felt a little odd that I have to get your last 4. I feel like my name isn't that super common. I feel like you could just look it up. But in any case, you need the last 4 of my debit card. Gave it to him, right? Then Mr. Khan has the nerve to say, can I get your email address? I'm like, all right. I mean, dang, like, what do you need my email address for? I didn't order it. I don't have a verification. I didn't get the confirmation number. I didn't get anything, bro. I just told you it wasn't me. So, get my email address, a different one, because I have multiple email addresses. I have an email address for business, for the business, for sites I'm not supposed to be in, and I also got an email address for sites I'm supposed to be in. But anyways, so where am I? Giving him my email address. So I gave him my email address, whatnot. He starts to dig into the information, right? Tell me why Khan comes back to the phone and he's like, all right, well, there's a lot of information under the last 4 of your card. So I'm like, wait, you just saying what, there's a lot of debit cards with the same last 4 as me or something? Like, I don't get it. He was like, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of, with the same numbers. And I'm like, how does that have anything? Like, I gave you my first and last name as well. I'm sure it's very unlikely that you have a first and last name to line up with the last 4 of a debit card, but whatever. But it's not under me. So that's why he's having a hard time, I guess. So I'm like, you know what? All right, whatever. What else do you need? He says, I need the first 6 of your debit card now. So my overthinking mind is like, this man tried to scam me, right? I'm thinking he's a scammer at this point because it's throwing me off. Why you need the first 6, the last 4? Because how many numbers is in the card? I don't even know. I got a card right here. No, I don't got my card right here. It's like 4, 4, 4, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16. Right. All right. So 16. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10. All he needed was 6 more numbers, and he would have my entire debit card, right? So in my mind, I watch a lot of TV. I be seeing people crack codes. I be seeing the numbers be like be rolling, and they like using like whatever, and they're using some like whatever like code to like log in all these different numbers in different orders to try to get the code. So that's what I'm thinking he's doing basically. That's immediately my mind went to that. Like I went stupidly left. I'm like, all right, here's my first 6, bro. I mean, because I need to get to the bottom of it. So I was like, all right, here you go, bro. Give my first 6. He does some digging. And he finds out what's going on. This joint sucks. Like, this is god awful. Why would I ever buy this? Well, luckily I'm about to shave also, but this joint sucks. Anyways, he comes back to the phone. He's like, okay, I see that this transaction also go with a transaction that happened on September 1st. And what it was a TV thing. Like, you know how you like those little TV ads where you're supposed to call in and you only pay for shipping? So on September 1st, I also had a charge, and I did remember my bank telling me that because I did tell him that the charge correlated with something that happened in September 1st. And so he's basically like, yeah, because that was the shipping. You all they had to do is pay for the shipping, and then basically it's like a full refund guarantee. If they don't like it, they could just send it back and whatnot. Apparently, they liked it because they never sent it back, and I got charged the full amount for it, which was yesterday. By the way, the first one was, I believe, like $100. It got declined, so I'm not really worried about it, but I need you to cancel this now, right? So he's like in it, giving me the cancellation number and whatnot. And then I asked him, hey, Con, what did I buy? Or what did they buy? He was like, oh, it's a CBD oil. Now, for those who don't know what CBD is, is basically bootleg marijuana. There is no THC in it, so it doesn't get you high, for those who didn't know, right? So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. He gives me a cancellation number. Everything worked out. He canceled everything, and so we just left it at that. I hang up. That was the first one, right? That was the first one. So then I had to call the second company. Now this company, the transaction went through, but the bank lady said that it also, something was on September 1st. So they was buying everything on September 1st, basically, off the TV. So they must have been up late at night like, oh, this look good. Cool, let me buy that. So I go on to call the second company, and the first company was called like Rotondi. The second company was like something Fitness Go. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe they bought some fitness stuff. Wow, crazy. Like, dang, I'm about to have to give up my card at this point because I'm gonna have to get a new card. My stuff, like someone got my stuff. Yeah, someone scammed me. Dang. So, what happened next? I be losing my train of thought. This shit sucks. Oh my God, this sucks. So I dial the next number. Totally different from the first number, right? Totally different. Guys, get on the phone. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? That's me answering the phone. Hello? Then, hello? I'm like, hey, looks like there was some like fraudulent things going on. Someone used my card to buy something from your company. You know, going the same way the first one went. And then he was like, oh, okay, let me look into it. But when he was like, let me look into it. Can I get your name? I was like, yeah, Giovanni Ferrer. But then my eyes just went up. You know, I'm like, this guy sounds familiar. I'm like, Khan? He's like, yes. I said, oh, oh man, no way. It's you. You're the scammer. How you answering both phone numbers, bro? There's two totally different phone numbers. The last 7 digits are all different. They did have the first same 3 digits though, but I thought it was just because of some television stuff that they all have this first same 3 digits. I'm not thinking anything of it, all right? So I'm like, Con, like, you're not making, I'm confused now, bro, because you answered both these calls. You scamming me, bro. I know it. Like, I already know. He's like, no, I work here, I'm with customer service, and what happened was, then he explains to me why he answers the phone. He's like, I work for the company. Both products are actually from the same company. It was just, they use numbers for different products so they know exactly when they do call which product they're referring to, but they all get transferred to the same people, but they see the numbers and they're gonna know what product they're talking, like gonna be regarding, whatever the case may be. Con, you're lying to me, bro. You're lying because when you looked up my information, I know you had to see the other information, because I'm giving you the exact same thing right now. The same thing happened on September 1st and yesterday. He was like, no, I have to look up everything separately. I was like, bro. I got mad all over again, man. I forgot I was shaving. Bro. He was lying. At least I thought he was lying. Turns out he wasn't. I was like, the transaction went through. I just want my money, right? Obviously, I can't multitask. Like, I'm supposed to have been done with this part. He was like, unfortunately. I was like, there is no unfortunately. He was like, okay, give me 1 second, right? Goes and talks to somebody. He comes back. And he was like, well, sorry to let you know, we can't refund you because the person has the product. I was like, but I don't have the product, right? And he was like, well, you're gonna have to 3-way your bank and whatnot. And I was like, all right, cool. I was like, by the way, what is this product? He's like, oh, it's, what did he say? He was like, oh, it's CBD cream. I said, huh, okay, so it's a whole bunch of CBD stuff that this person was getting. I was like, all right, cool. So then I was like, all right, man, can I get the name of the person who's actually buying this stuff? Like, there has to come under a name. If you're seeing everything has to come under a name, right? So he gives me the name. And then he's gonna ask me, are you in any relation to this person, right? So, interesting, right? Gives me the name. Dog. I can't believe, one, I still can't believe I got scammed, bro. But dog, I got scammed in like, for like $250. But dog, bruh, my dumbass little brother tried to get high on some CBD oil and whatever else he bought, not knowing that if he puts his name, it's still gonna have his name under it, and the dummy got caught. I caught you, bro. I caught you. Bruh, how I get scammed by my own little brother? And he's only 13 years old. 13. This is COVID. COVID got these kids doing some weird, they just bored. I ain't gonna say it's weird, because I was doing some reckless stuff too when I was probably 13. But bro, how you get, now I remember how he got my card information. Me being a nice brother, when back before COVID, he used to get home from school, he'll be hungry, and he didn't feel like cooking. And my mom didn't get home yet. So he'd be like, bro, can you order me pizza? Can you DoorDash me? I was like, nah, bro, just put my card on your joint, and that'll be it, right? So he can DoorDash his own food, so he doesn't have to ask me, because he would ask me all the time. I gave him my card information during time. He still had it. It was weird. I'm like, okay, all right, back to con. So sir, do you happen to have any relation to this person? Me in my head, I was fired up. I was like, no, I don't know who that is. Who's that? We don't even have the same last name. Our addresses are not the same. Why would you think I have any relation to this person? Con was like, okay, well, you can three-way your bank. I'm like, by the way, I'm using Fenty. You guys can see that? Love this stuff. This is the total cleanser. Con then lets me know, it was like, all right, unfortunately, unless you three-way, I can't give you the refund and whatnot, because we don't know if you have any relation to this person or not. I was like, but I'm telling you I'm not. We don't have anything that's the same. So the refund wasn't gonna happen. I called my bank back. I'm like, hey, I figured out what was the problem. I canceled everything already. They're like, okay. It was like, do we need to send you another card or whatnot? And I was like, no. It's like, just so happened it was to be my little brother using my card, something stupid. I proceed to call my brother. Get on the phone. Hey. He was like, what's up? I was like, what you up to? He's like, play the game. I know you hear it in the background. Oh. So this is the tone we're going with. Cause I'm heated, but I'm playing it off. But he giving me the worst tone. I'm like, oh, you playing the game, huh? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so what you been up to? Like, you buy anything recently? I was like, you been buying anything from DoorDash? He was like, nah, I haven't recently. Mom's been cooking. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, you buy anything from TV recently, or you buy any like V-Bucks or whatever you've been playing on your games? He was like, nah. I was like, oh. So you ain't buy nothing, you ain't buy no CBD oil, no CBD cream? He says, what? I said, you ain't buy no CBD oil or CBD cream, bro. Do you even know what that is? He was like, yeah, I know what it is, but I didn't buy it. Bro, we know it's you, bro. I was like, bro, just give it up. We know you bought it, bro. Why you hang up on me? Why he hang up on me? Call him back, didn't answer. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna be home. Bro, I'm the type to fly home and beat him up. Had to be YouTube friendly for a second. But the nerve for a 13-year-old to just hang up on you, bro. Shocking, very shocking. Lesson learned. I don't even know what the lesson learned was. It's the Fenty Skin Fat Water. It is what it is at this point. No, yeah, I just really want to tell you a story, so I'm moving quick with the whole skincare thing. I'm like missed stuff. By the way, this is the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor. If you haven't seen my my other skincare routine using these products on Instagram, go ahead and check that out. Alright guys, that's actually gonna wrap up this video. Sorry, like I was just ranting. I just thought I'd tell the story. Obviously, I couldn't do it. I don't know where my mind was because it took me forever to actually shave. I was too busy trying to tell y'all the story. Yeah, I really do hope you guys all enjoyed the story time. Let me know if you wanted more videos like this. You know what to do. Go ahead and follow me on all my social media. That is Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and TikTok. All Gio Filipino hair. All linked in the description below as well. Yeah, stay wavy. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Bye guys.